So the customer journey video, I'm going to outline the ideal customer journey, essentially telling you where you should start, where you should go, where you should end up, based on a number of factors. Now, not everyone is in the exact same position. Some people are 18 years old, brand new, never placed a bet before. Other people are 40 years old, have bet their whole life and want to change their mindset. Some people have $10,000 to play with. Some people have $500 to play with. Some people are earning $200K a year. Some people are at university, etc., etc. Everyone has different goals. Everyone has different bankrolls. Everyone has different lifestyles. Everyone has different history, the number of accounts you've got, etc., etc. So I'm going to dumb that down and basically give you a number of different scenarios so that we can all understand where you can start and where you should get to and how you should do things in what order according to those factors. So right now you are here, you're at the free course. You've completed it hopefully by now, you've gone on, and the next thing I'll tell you to do is to actually go through some of the additional content. So from the free course, you've got your main free course content, which you've already watched. I want you to go down, and then I want you to go to the advanced content, and I want you to watch some of that. We'll continue adding stuff there. There's some older videos which have been added to the course and just left there in case people want to go into a little bit more detail. From there, you can also go and watch our podcasts. There's probably 30 of them currently. There's also a number of different resources, Tipping Day vlogs, where you can get an insight into all different parts of our service, our products, our community, and obviously you can watch member interviews. There is a nice collection of different types of members, old, young, people who've made 100K, people who've made 10K, 5K, whatever, but a nice opportunity to see what different people have been able to achieve. From here, the most ideal situation is you go straight to the Platinum Squad. Why? Well, I've already made that clear. The Platinum Squad is going to give you the best opportunity for you to set up your accounts properly from day one. That is the best way to proceed. If you can nail your account setups from day one, you then build a platform for you to then launch into the profitable methods such as the system and the sports system and all the other methods that are in the Platinum Squad. The benefits of going to the Platinum Squad first is that you can set up your accounts properly. You can't do this on this service to the level that the Platinum Squad provides. Yes, the system is going to provide you with some basic level sustainability, but it's nothing compared to what the Platinum Squad offers in Module 1, which you've already heard me spiel about in the last few videos. So the most ideal journey is to go from free course straight into the Platinum Squad. Then after about 2 or 3 weeks, you jump into the system. And then once you're comfortable with Betfair and all of the stuff that is taught in the Platinum Squad, and assuming the correct bankroll, which I'll go into in a second, you then move on to the sports system. But let's take a step back. The Platinum Squad costs $1,097. And as a result, this is potentially going to deter some people. If you're someone who has $1,200 to your name and that's all you have, the Platinum Squad one-off fee is going to be out of the picture. Then you could start with the system. Why that's going to help you is without doing nothing, essentially, you get exposed to a profitable service or a profitable method. The only downside to this is you won't get to set your accounts up super perfectly from day one. So if you know that you've got money accessible, $3,000, $2,000, and you want to invest in the Platinum Squad in a month's time, there is a world where you can hold off and then join Platinum. Alternatively, if you want the guidance, the accountability of a personal coach, you obviously get this as part of the system. This is massive, to be honest, and most people probably do better with the guidance and the personalization and the accountability of having a personal coach. The system is a subscription model, remember, so you've got the number of different packages. You've got the monthly, the 3 monthly, the 6 monthly, you've got the weekly as well, but we do not recommend that. It's a waste of your money, and obviously it's not what we promote. The system's a long-term service, so a weekly subscription doesn't make sense. But in the most ideal world, if someone who's got sort of $1,000, $2,000 to spare, and you've got a solid income, assuming you're not a gambler, then you can jump into the Platinum Squad and then continually dedicating some investment money into match betting as you keep funneling money from your wages or whatever, distributing this into an investment. And then slowly, you work through the first month setting up your accounts on the Platinum Squad. You set up 10, 15, 20 accounts according to the bookie list that's offered in the Platinum Squad. Then after a month or two, you take up the offer that's offered to Platinum Squad members, which you'll hear about in the first sort of video. You actually get a free month on the system if you buy a monthly with the Platinum Squad. You can watch that once you join the Platinum Squad. From there, you set up a few accounts. After about a month, you join the system, you start off on a small unit size. No matter who you are, you're going to start off on a small unit size. You're going to start off on a 10, 15, no more than that to start off for the first month. $10, $15 unit size, which means you're not going to be making much money in the first month. The system averages about 29 units profit a month, right? So if you start off on a $10 unit size on the system, you're going to be averaging $290 in your month before you pay your sub fee. Now, most people will be like, what the fuck's the point of that? You spend 4 Saturdays in your first month and you make $290. What a waste of time. That's what someone with a short-term mindset will think. If you think about this first month on the system as a learning, getting into the habit, setting up your process, understanding how the system works, after the first month, who gives a fuck how much money you've made? What you've built, you've gained some rapport with your coach. You're now understanding exactly how to set up your accounts. With the Platinum Squad, you've set up 20 of them. You're now following the system. You've built now a neural pathway in your brain. You know exactly how to follow. You've got your right setup. You've worked out what works for you, what doesn't work for you, how to fit it into your life. And all of a sudden, you get to month 2, you go to $20 units. You get to month 3, $30 units, $40 units, $50 units. The world is your oyster after that, and things will seriously start to compound after that. But that only happens after sort of month 6. What we want to do is we want to focus the first 6 months setting up everything. That doesn't mean you don't make money. You probably make 5K in your first 6 months for most people. But then after that, that's when things start to compound. Let's assume we've joined the Platinum Squad, we move to the system. After 6 months, we hit a $50 unit size. We then start averaging 29 units a month. You can work that out. That's roughly sort of $1,500 a month. Now, this is at 65% bonus turnover. With the Platinum Squad, you're going to learn how to turn your bonuses over at 80% on average. So there's 15% more per bonus. Now, let's just take the system bonus turnover. On the units profit, sorry if I'm going too complex here, the system averages 29 units a month at 65%. The system actually averages 38 units profit a month at 80%. So this then becomes 38. And if this is 50, you've now gained an extra 9 units profit a month. This then becomes $1,950, which is essentially $2K a month. And that's the magical number that everyone should be aiming for after month 6. $2,000 profit a month can come from just the system. That doesn't include redeposit offers. It doesn't include all the other methods that you can do with the Platinum Squad. It doesn't include the sports system. The sports system is a massively advanced product for Platinum Squad members centered around sports. The reason why it's so advanced is because it is assumed that you have a high understanding of Betfair turnover. It is assumed that you have elite sustainability in defense. It is assumed you have at least 5K bankroll. It is assumed you can turn bonuses over at an average of 80%. That is what you need to understand. So, ideal customer journey, free course, Platinum Squad, system after a month, build the unit size up on the system, work your way up to $50 unit sizes by month 6, assuming bankroll, assuming progression, assuming number of accounts. Get as many accounts active as you can so that you're spreading your bets across multiple bookmakers. And then after 6 months, you can go, all right, let's work to moving towards this. You then start following this. This averages a roughly $250 a week with a $50 unit size. And all of a sudden, you're getting 2K a month here. You're getting roughly sort of $1,000 a month here, let's say. And all of a sudden, you're at 3K profit a month. That's when things start to compound. But the people who get the rewards are the people who go bang, 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 and then they combine everything together. The end goal is to be here, here, and here. That's what our most profitable members are doing. Our most efficient members, our most sustainable members do all 3. So, summarizing a couple of things that I probably didn't summarize properly. If you're someone with really low money, you have $500 to your name, but you want to get involved, talk to us, book a call. Let's see what we can do. Let's work through some goals, some talking about your sort of financial situation. Maybe you're scared to invest from your savings account. We can have a chat about that. We don't want to encourage or directly give financial advice, but we would love to challenge you and make you think about maybe the investment opportunities. If you can see, there's an ROI video in the advanced content about comparing match betting to other investments, comparing match betting to your savings account, assuming you have discipline of not spending your money, assuming you're not gambling, your money in your match betting account, doing these methods is going to be way more profitable than sitting in your savings account at the current interest rate of 5%. If you're someone who wants to leverage the Platinum Squad on a payment plan, that is also an option. So you can split this payment. It does add a $100 fee at the time of filming. You can get the payment plan option for $11.97 with 2 installments of $598.50. Now, what does that do? Well, it allows you to get access to the Platinum Squad on day 1. It's a contractual agreement you must sign, and obviously it's legally binding. You pay $598.50 on day 1. You pay $598.50 on day 30. but you get access to this on day one. You get access to the 15 hours of content, the Discord, everything else, lifelong access, and then you have your second installment of $598.50 on day 30. The most serious people, they do the free course, they send a DM to our Instagram account, they book a call, and then 2 days later, they buy the Platinum Squad, one-off payment, they buy the system, 6 monthly, and then within a month, they're in the sports system. Those are the serious people, right? Those are the people who are wanting to take this by the balls from day one. Obviously, it's very overwhelming at the moment. You're probably thinking, where do I start? If you're confused, book a free call. Myself, Tom, Steve, Lenny, whoever else is in our team, I'm more than happy to reach out to you and have a chat. The key thing we want you to do is not feel overwhelmed. We want you to feel like you can ask us. And ultimately, if you ask us personal questions as a coach, I used to be an osteopath, the best coaches on the planet give advice that is tailored to you. If you've only got $300 to your name, but you want to sort of get involved without committing to something like this straight away, you can move across to this, or you can book a call and we can have a chat about how we're going to set you up in the long term so that you can get to the person making $3K a month. Ultimately, everyone should be trying to make $3,000 per month from month 6 to 12. Do not say, I need to make money in my first month, 2 months, 3 months. Delete that. Give yourself 12 months to look at this and aim for this, and the rest will sort itself out. The quicker you understand that you need to broaden your lens, look at things on a macro scale rather than a micro scale, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, the quicker you're going to become a bulletproof investor. We'll see you in there. And if you are someone who's quite serious about this, I encourage you to get into here first, go to here, and then the rest will sort itself out. See you in the next video.